Hi, I'm Brian, Service Manager at Whole Latte Love, and today I'm going to take you through the settings of the PID on your Profitec Pro 300. Okay, we're going to start running through some of the basics here, like changing your temperature. It's pretty easy to get into the sub-menu. Just press the plus and minus button together. Wink. Now you're on T1. Press up. You start scrolling through your temperature. When you've chose your temperature, just leave it alone. And go back to that menu, then back to the main menu or display. A couple other things that you got in here are your eco, so you can scroll between it being off, or you can go all the way up to 10 hours.
That's in minutes.
Yep, yeah. This is in minutes, that's right. Then we go back in, and you have your clean cycle. You can have either off, or keep going, keep going, keep going. This is every time you do a shot. So every time you flip the switch to brew a shot.
Counts as one, and then you'll get a reminder after you reach the number you set in there, right?
That's right.
To do a cleaning.
So other than that, we got Fahrenheit or Celsius, whichever you prefer. And that's it. That's all you have in the first menu. If you wanted to get a little bit deeper than that, you can go into the technical menu. To do so, you're going to turn the machine off, hold down on the plus and minus button, turn it on, and we're going to wait until it says F.01. F.01 is the same thing as the first menu, controls your Celsius or Fahrenheit. This is not on that first menu. This is the fill function. This is the function that should pop up on the first time that you ever turned your machine on. It's just more or less a safety to make sure that you filled your brew boiler up completely. So if this is activated, next time you turn your machine on, you have to run water out of the group head for 30 plus seconds to make that clear. If that does not clear for any reason, or you don't feel like running that cycle, you can just come into here and set it to either 1 or 0. 1 means one time that will happen, 0 will turn it off. Again, we have eco, no difference here than on the other menu, same with clean. Here's where we get into all of the nitty-gritties of your PID. There are really no reasons to come in here and fiddle around with this. The manufacturer does not recommend that you really do that. If for any reason you ever do something in here and you don't know what you did, just kind of playing around in there and you think you may have messed something up, I'm going to show you how to get everything reset to factory default. You turn your machine off, hold down on the plus button, turn the machine on, give it a couple seconds. PRS, that's preset. It is now set to factory default. I'm just going to power cycle one last time. You will note when you do this, it's going to come up with the fill setting again. And it's also going to be in Celsius. So what you're going to want to do is go back into that technical menu, and you can reset. Well, you can go back to Fahrenheit from there or from that first menu, and then reset the fill mode to 0, turn it off back on, and we're on Fahrenheit, and we don't have to run water for 30 seconds.
And the little dot flashing in the display there, that does represent something.
Yes, that is indicating that the PID is sending a signal to pulse your heating element. So when the machine is first heating up, this will stay on much more regularly. The closer it gets to the set temperature, it will start pulsing to make more stabilized temperature. And I think the only other thing that I missed on here is the ability to make these numbers disappear.
Magic.
Just press the plus button, the PID will go blank except for one little dot right there. So if you ever see this on your PID and you're like, oh no, it's busted, try just pressing the plus button, see if everything magically reappears.
All right, Brian, thanks so much for taking us through the PID settings.
Not a problem.